From the 9/11 Hard Hats.
Oh, hi, Andy.
How are you, sir? My question is in regard to Sharia financing. And how do you feel it plays to work within our system? And do you feel it's a Trojan horse to actually work its way into our legislative body?
Yeah, and I wouldn't say just Sharia financing, but Sharia. So, you know, we have a system of laws based on the Constitution, based on the common law, which came to us from England, which is that the body of opinion kind of goes forward unless it's changed. And so I don't think we have room for separate legal systems, and that includes Sharia financing, which is, remember, based on the idea that interest is wrong, that charging someone interest is wrong, so you create different kinds of bonds that don't have interest, that they pay some accretion of principal, let's say. So it's a way to get around the Quran prohibition on paying interest. And it's a big business.
It's being practiced, though.
Yeah, being practiced. You know, I think we as a country are strong, and people will recognize that risk and will stand up to it. You'll have individual judges who will say, yeah, you can do it that way, but then that won't make headway around the country. I'm a proud, confident American, and so I think, you know, that's the kind of challenge our country can face. I'm more worried about what's happening in Europe, because they have a much bigger Muslim population and more temptation to go down that route. And so you see the fights breaking out in their legal systems all the time, in England and in France and in the other countries. I don't know if people follow it, but it's very worrisome. Erdogan is the prime minister of Turkey. I used to do quite a bit of work on Turkey, and he was in Germany 1 month or 2 months ago, and people were thinking, you remember, Germany has a big immigrant population from Turkey, and people were thinking he was going to make some conciliatory statements. But that's not what he did. He came in and basically said Turks in Germany should maintain the traditions and not learn German. I don't know. You know, it was an aggressive speech that he gave in Germany, and so I'm more worried really about whether Europe can find its principles. You know, we're lucky. We're an exceptional nation, and we're lucky to have had the founding fathers, like Ronald Reagan, making a clear statement. They argued about everything. They argued about the dollar, and it was very clear when they created the Constitution. They intended the dollar to have permanent value, which we've forgotten somewhere in the mix. Europe doesn't have that benefit of one clear vision that created their country and that they can refer back to and say, those are our principles. We can do that, and that gives us, I think, strength to stand up to this.